Hello and welcome to Joy's World, the podcast. Okay, alright, I need to stop. But hello and welcome. We are on episode 12. I'm just like, this is great. This is absolutely fantastic. Okay, what accent was that? It was supposed to be Australian and then it went into like South African. No, South African. Why do South Africans and Australians sound similar? Okay, they don't sound similar. And can I just say, who can tell the difference between an Australian accent and a New Zealand accent? I don't know anyone from New Zealand. But if you're from New Zealand, shout out to you, innit? Yeah. No, I'm not okay, innit? I'm not okay. But it's alright. Sometimes I just like to chat nonsense. Anyways, this episode is called Boys, make a girl go crazy. Okay, anyways. Because basically, guys, I am a single Pringle. I've been a single Pringle for a very long time. But I have encounters and boys are just too much. And so 2019, remember, why must I suffer? I need to find myself a nice man, not like a boy. And actually, I'm even coming to the realization that actually, do I even want to find a man? Like, I feel like I should just be a spinster. Like, I don't know about this because the thing is, I don't know why I'm talking like that. I have so many different voices. It's actually unreal. And then one time I was talking and someone was like, Joy, why are you talking like that? I was like, I don't know, it's how I sound, innit? Like, I don't know what my natural voice is. Anyways, going back to boys. Boys are dickheads. Yeah, let's just put it that way. And I'm thinking of experimenting and just, why am I speaking like that? No, why am I speaking like that? Why am I talking? No, guys, I don't know what's wrong with me. You know what, yeah? Can I just say... Sorry, I actually have so many thoughts in my head and I just switch. I think I need to remember that I'm doing a podcast and that people don't understand what's going on in my head. So... yeah, if this is your first time listening, you are going to think, wow, this bitch is weird. But if it's not your first time listening, then you know I'm weird already. Ow! But yeah, so boys, I'm just going to give you a few examples of things that have happened either to me or to someone else. And I'm just going to let you know why men are absolute pricks. Okay, so I'm going to tell this story and it is quite raw, as in it happened not that long ago. And I hope that this person does not listen to my podcast. And I hope that this person's friend does not listen to my podcast. And I also hope that this person's cousin does not listen to my podcast. Because... that'll be a little bit awkward, you know? But I'm going to be honest on here. I'm not going to give out names, but they'll know exactly who they are. Okay, so let's take it back. Back. Let's take it back. Let's take it way back. Okay, so this is going to be a story time. Okay, I love a story time. If you follow me on Instagram, at Joy's World the Podcast, you know I love a little story time. Okay, so basically, a few years ago, I think I was on a dating site, met this guy. We're going to call him Peanut Butter. So I was on a dating site years ago, spoke to this guy called Peanut Butter. Peanut Butter was always a little bit, like, he was really nice, whatever. We got on, you know, chatty patties, yeah? But we never met because I don't know, like, from what I remember, just never was the right time. We just never met in person, but we was talking WhatsApp, I think occasionally phone calls, right? Nothing serious at all, right? Okay. Then Peanut Butter blocked me on WhatsApp. And I was like, what? What do you block me for? That's rude, bruv. What are you blocking me for? Okay, so anyways, got on with my life. He got on with his life. maybe like a year later. Time frames are a bit mad, yeah? But Peanut Butter then unblocked me and started messaging me again. I'm like, no, why are you messaging me? Like, you blocked me, innit? If you block me, fuck off, bruv. Like, don't unblock me, innit? And then he was like, oh, I'm really sorry, you know, I got in a relationship and I wasn't able to talk to you. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, you could have just told me that. Do you know what I mean? Like, you didn't need to just block me like that. But okay, innit? At this point, I'm not interested. Like, I'm living my life. I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? Like, once once you block me, you block me. Like, I don't trust people that block me, innit? Like, it's as simple as that. Do you know what I mean? So anyways, we're talking again, but just like as friends, nothing really, like nothing aguan, right? Anyways, this is a long story, but basically we meet in person finally at a club night, not like on a date or anything like that. It was just like I was going somewhere and we was messaging. He was like, where you going? I was like, I'm going here. He was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna come through. I was like, okay then. He came, we met, whatever. Anyway, nothing happened. Nothing ever happened, I don't think. Hold on, wait. No. Nothing happened. This guy, yeah, peanut butter, has even been to my yard. Yeah, because I had an after party, right? So it wasn't just him, there was like a couple of people, yeah. Strange behaviour. I should have known. You know, like, seriously, guys, so you need to spot the red flags, okay? I ignored the red flag. They weren't even red flags. They were like yellow. They were like yellow flags that I ignored. So me, peanut butter, we're doing this back and forth messaging. Now it's getting to a point where, yeah, it's a little bit flirty again, yeah? Then I speak to peanut butter's friend. We're going to call him E45. And so me and E45, yeah, this is peanut butter's friend. Me and E45 are talking and I ask E45, I'm like, so why go on for peanut butter? Why is he not putting the moves on? Like, because he was flirty, but not like enough, yeah? I was getting mixed messages, guys, yeah? Mixed messages. So E45, the friend, is like, oh, I think he's got a girlfriend. I'm like, Ke puta? You got a what? Oh, okay, he's got another girl. So he's got another girlfriend now. Okay, cool. So that's why you're kind of flirting, but not really. Do you know what I mean? Okay, cool. So I'm like, okay, so why didn't you just tell me that? Oh, E45's like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, all right, E45, whatever, innit? Whatever. Okay, so I go to peanut butter and I'm like, bruv, if you have a girlfriend, you could have just told me, innit? Like, it's not that deep yet. He was like, oh yeah, well, you know, it's still early days. I said, so what? Early days, it doesn't matter, eh? Like, you have woman being good to her, innit? Don't flirt with other bitches, yeah? So that was that. Then one night, I was at my friend's house and I was a bit drunk. I'm not gonna lie, I was drunk, okay? Leave me alone. Don't judge me, guys. Don't judge me, okay? And you know Ariana Grande? She has that song, break up with your girlfriend, yeah, 'cause I'm bored. You can hit it in the morning. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. So I was just listening to that song at my friend's house and I was drunk and I thought, wouldn't it be funny if I sent peanut butter that song? So drunk Joy, who was drunk, sent peanut butter the song and peanut butter replied with like a laughing face and he was like, where you at? So I told him where I was at. He got in his car, skirt. Okay, what cars go through? Anyways, he got in his car, yeah, and came to where I was at my friend's house. And I'm thinking, what the fuck is going on? What? Hold on a minute. Why is he coming here? What's going on? Like, we're not going to bang at my friend's house. Not that I was going to bang him anyway because he has a girlfriend. Don't mess with men with girlfriends, guys. I was only joking, okay, in my defence, because then you're going to... I know you're sitting there going, but Joy, you was going to bang... No, I wasn't. No, I 100% was not. I was at my friend's house, so I definitely couldn't anyway. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, so he comes, we go outside, we're having a chit-chat, yeah? But from the moment he turned up, I'm like, is this guy on something? Like, he was a bit... You know, when someone's a bit over the top, like, he was a bit, I'm not gonna lie, I genuinely think peanut butter was on coke or crack. He was on something, innit? Or, I don't know, what drug makes you a bit loopy, because he was on something, innit? It wasn't weed. It was, I don't know what he had popped, yeah, what pill he'd been popping, but from when I was like, hi, he was just like, yeah. And when he gave me a hug, yeah, why is his aubergine? Is it aubergine? No, it's not. It's an aubergine. Why was his aubergine, like, rock hard? Like, and that's how I know you popped something. Because why was it hard from the minute we said hello, bruv? Like, that was weird. Anyways, so we're chatting outside. Then we go upstairs with my friend, me, Peanut Butter, and my two friends, yeah? Well, one's an ex-friend now. Fuck you, bitch. Yeah, so my two friends, yeah? We're chatting, normal conversation, whatever. They go in the bedroom because they want to give us space to chat or whatever. So we're chatting, and I said to him, oh, so where's your girlfriend? And he's like, oh, like, really? Like, you're going to bring that up? I'm like, well, obviously, yeah. Like, I said, I was like, this is just a friend vibe, innit? Like, I'm just asking, how is she? You know what I mean? She good? You being good to her? He was like, yeah, she's all right. I said, okay, so does she know that you're here? And he was like, no. Anyways, sorry, I can't believe that these things actually happen to me, right? And I just hope that he never listens to this. But even if he listens to this, then you know you were fucking weird that day. And you need to tell me what the fuck he was on. Okay, anyways. So we're having a chat in the living room. Then me and my friend decide it's time to go home. So we get in a cab and we go home. Bearing in mind, Peanut Butter drives, yeah? But Peanut Butter lives in the opposite direction to me. So me and my friend, we're going to call her Sugar Baby. We're going to call her Sugar Baby, yeah? So my friend Sugar Baby and I get in a cab and we go to my flat. And Peanut Butter gives me a hug and stuff and was like, yeah, see you later, bye. He's going home. He's going the opposite way. So as I'm in the cab now, I'm on the phone to him as he's driving and we're driving in a cab. And he was like, kept asking me. And at the time, I never thought this was weird. But now I'm thinking about it, this was weird, yeah? I was like, yeah, because I only live about 25 minutes away, whatever. I'll be home soon. And he kept asking me, oh, so whereabouts are you now? And I was like, oh, I don't know. Like, it was dark. You know what I mean? Man's is blind. I can't see. Where the fuck am I? Like, babes, like, I can't see in the dark, yeah? He's like, oh, ask your driver. So I'm like, oh, driver, whereabouts are we? Then he'll tell me we're in blah, 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 whatever. And he asked me about 3 times, like, how far away are you now? And I was like, oh, about 5 minutes, whatever. Bearing in mind, I'm thinking he's driving home, innit? So I get out the cab with Sugar Baby and I'm looking for my keys now. And I'm like, where's my blood clot keys? Like, where are my keys? Where's my keys? Can't find my keys. So I'm like, oh shit, I've lost my keys. Sugar Baby's like, oh no, we've lost the keys. I was going to do the accent, but if I do the accent, then you'll know who I'm talking about. But yeah. So anyways, so we've lost the keys, right? And we go into the hotel next door. No word of a lie, guys. Bearing in mind, we're still drunk, yeah? But not drunk. Like, it's wearing off now. So I get in... Okay, I was pissed. Okay, so we get in the hotel, right? We're sitting down because there's a hotel right next to my house, right? We're sitting down. 2 minutes later. So remember, I was on the phone to Peanut Butter. Then Peanut Butter calls me back and was like, oh, did you find your keys? I was like, no, sorry. Because 1 second, yeah, guys, Peanut Butter is in my ear, like on the phone. The next second, Sugar Baby is gone outside and Peanut Butter's car's there. I'm like, how did Peanut Butter get here so quickly? Considering you was going in the opposite direction. I was confused. Oh, I was confused. I was so confused. The confusalization in my head. It was too much. It was too much. So all of a sudden, right, Peanut Butter is there, like outside my flat, like literally there in his car. And he's like, oh, do you want us to drive back to your friend's house and have a look for the key? And at this point, I'm like, okay, yeah. So we get in the car. And I was still thinking, how did he get here so fucking fast, bruv? Anyways, so we go back, we look for the keys. There's no key there. Okay. So then Peanut Butter's like, okay, what do you want to do then? Do you want me to leave you with your friend or what do you want to do? And I was like, well, my friend Sugar Baby needed to go to some next man's house, yeah? So he dropped her with him. Anyways, basically, guys, yeah, I say all of this to say, he dropped me off at my friend's house to look for my keys. Couldn't find my keys. So I was like, okay, I'm going to stay here. I'm going to stay at my friend's house because I couldn't get into my flat. So I stayed on the sofa. Sugar Baby went off with Peanut Butter in the car because he dropped her to a station, right? And obviously, I'm on the phone at this point because I don't trust Sugar Baby to not be flirting with him at these times. Do you know what I mean? I just wanted to be nosy. And, so yeah, like literally I'm talking to him the whole time. He drops off Sugar Baby. He goes home now. And then I'm like, okay, well, you know, thanks for the lift, whatever. I'll speak to you tomorrow. He's like, yeah, bye. The next day, I'm going on WhatsApp to message him in the morning. Why is his picture disappeared? Eh? You know when the picture just goes, you know these dickheads have blocked you, yeah? I sent him one message, like a full stop or something, just to see if it goes through. I'm getting 1 tick. You know when you get 1 tick on WhatsApp, no, don't piss me off. Eh? Bruv, after your discombobulating behaviour, you decide to block me. Are you joking? So, he blocked me, guys. He full on blocked me. So I went on Instagram and I blocked him. Then on Snapchat, yeah, so I have him on Snapchat as well. I think he was there because he looked at one of my stories, right? Then the next thing I know, he blocked me on Snapchat, right? I didn't message him, but I could just tell. Then a few days ago now, guys, yeah? Why are you unblocking me on Snapchat? Stop unblocking. If you're gonna block me with your chest, yeah? Like, why are you blocking? Sorry, because what? Why? Sorry, because why are they beeping? Can you hear that? Can you hear the beeping in the background? You might not be able to hear the beeping in the background, but I can hear the beeping in the background. So basically, stop blocking me and unblocking me, peanut butter. Yeah? So I still speak to E45, remember? E45 is funny, right? Okay. So me and E45 still occasionally chat, right? Just as mates, yeah? Just leave me alone. Okay, right. So last night in fact, I called E45. And sorry, why did peanut butter pick up the phone? And I'm like, this ain't E45. And he was like, oh, who is it then? And I was like, it's peanut butter. And he was like, yeah, what's good? I was like, no. What do you mean, what's good? What's good? What's good with your face? No. Don't. How you, like, seriously, guys, yeah? He was actually talking to me like nothing's happened. And he was all like, you're right, da. Sorry? I said, oh. He asked me when this next club night is. And I go, I don't know. He's like, oh, I thought you know these things, man. And I'm like, no, I don't. And I go, so are we going to talk about the fact that you blocked me, or are we going to, like, skate over that? He goes, yeah, we're going to skate over that. Back to E45. And he passes the phone back to E45. And I'm like, E45, don't play me like that. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, E45, don't put peanut butter on the phone, innit? Like, he was like, oh, but I thought you guys were friends. No, E45, you know we're not friends, yeah, bruv? Like, you know that we're not friends, innit? And he's like, well, I don't know. We don't talk about everything. I shut the fuck up. You knew they had a girlfriend, so you knew that he also blocked me. Don't try it. Anyways, right, the moral of the story, because all the stories have to have a moral. Okay, the moral of the story is, guys, you see men, yeah, they're fucking weird, bruv. And girls, don't trust them. You see me, I don't feel I could trust a man, you know, because my issue is, yeah, the fact that you had a full girlfriend and you really didn't care. Like, you genuinely didn't care. Like, if I flung it up, he would have happily taken it. Do you know what I mean? And he was hoping I found my keys. Yes, he was. Yeah. And I'll swear down, yeah. Sidebar, swear down. I thought the next day, I was like, bruv, did he take my keys so that he had to come and get us? But he didn't. Found the keys, guys. I left him in an Uber, right? That's a whole nother story. But yeah, I found the keys, right? But that behaviour that peanut butter showed that day was honestly strange. Why was he following us? Because there was no way he was driving back home. He was literally following my cab. And remember, he had my address because he's been to my flat previously. So, peanut butter, if you're listening to this, you're a fucking weirdo, okay? And I don't understand you. And I don't know what drugs you're taking, if you're taking drugs, or if this is just your normal behaviour, I don't know. If you are the girlfriend of peanut butter, I feel sorry for you because you cannot trust him. And if you are me, Joy, just leave Ariana Grande songs where they're supposed to be. Yeah? Like, just leave them. Don't be sending links. I thought I was being funny, guys. I genuinely didn't think he was going to scoot up in the place. Like, I never. And I'm so glad that I didn't give peanut butter any of my candy, in the words of Gemma Collins, eh? I'm so glad, because he did not deserve it. He does not deserve it. He will never deserve it. And, mate, that is a bullet that I have dodged, okay? So, yeah. Anyways, guys, that is the end of my story time. Oh, yes. And now it's time for my first ever listeners shout out. Like, when I record this podcast, guys, yeah, I'm genuinely just sitting in my living room and just talking to my fucking phone. Like, I don't think that anyone's going to listen to this. I genuinely don't. So sometimes I'm a bit too open and a bit too honest. And I'm thinking, Joy, stop talking about your panani. Like, sorry? Stop talking about it. Like, no one cares. No, no, I don't talk about it a lot. Okay, I just mentioned it, but I don't. Mother, I'm sorry. That's all I can say, Mother, I'm sorry. But, you know, it's 2019. Do you know what I mean? People are being honest. People are being open. Do you know what I mean? Everybody has sex. That's how we got here. Anyways, I don't even know how this turned into it. Let me stop talking about sex. I'm doing my listener shout out. That's what I'm doing. So, I had a nice message from someone that listens to the podcast, sending me lots of love, and I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone who does listen, and you're getting like honest realness from me, because me, I don't care. I have no shame. I tell you guys, don't have secrets in it, yeah? Just be honest, yeah? So, big shout outs to boom. First of all, shout out to Chloe, shout out to Dee, shout out to Kay, shout out to Melissa, shout out to Jeffrey. These are all people that support the podcast, listen to the podcast. And 2 special shout outs to Kai and Moray. I hope I pronounced your name right. Whoop, more. Can I get a more? Wait. Can I get... Sorry. I like to burst into song. Do you know what I mean? But I hope you guys are listening to this with like a glass of wine, you know, a bottle of beer, you know, because if there ain't no alcohol, it ain't right. Do you know what I mean? It ain't right. And it's time for the songs of the week now, because we've been talking about boys all episode. Well, one particular weirdo. The song that I've been listening to a lot is been by Lizzo. I love Lizzo. You know I love Lizzo. I'm a thick bitch. I need tempo. Okay. So she's got a song on her album, Cause I Love You, and it's called Boys. Sorry, that's why I keep doing it like that, because she sings it like that. So yeah, song number 1 is Lizzo, Boys. Listen to it, love it. I like big boys, itty bitty boys, Mississippi. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Okay, and another song by Lizzo. Song number 2 is Why Men Great Till They Gotta Be Great. I just took a DNA test, turns out I'm 100% that bitch. That song's called Truth Hurts.
Why men great till they gotta be great? Don't text me, tell it straight to my face. Best friend set me down in the salon chair. Shampoo press, get you out of my hair. Fresh photos with the bomb lighting.
And yeah, just listen to Lizzo, guys. Love her, love me, love everyone. And also, congratulations to Lizzo. Why am I saying congratulations to Lizzo? Like, she's really going to listen to this. Sorry. But yeah, congratulations to Lizzo, because I heard that her song, Truth Hurts, went to number 1 on the billboards. And that is an amazing achievement. And, yeah, like, it's just nice to see black people winning. It's nice to see fat black people winning. It's just nice to see people succeed in life and try and actually get somewhere. And as I said on this podcast before, I have no issues with bigging other people up and promoting other people's shit. Like, obviously Lizzo's bigger than me, so that's fine. But do you know what I mean? I'm talking about like anyone. Like, if someone else has a podcast, I have a podcast, let's talk about it. Like, you know, there's enough. There is plenty of room in the world for many podcasts. Like, you might be listening to my podcast, you might listen to another podcast. Like, I listen to plenty of podcasts. Like, there is enough space, you know? To get to the top, you don't have to kick anyone down. You can bring people up with you. Anyways, that's it. That's Joy's little motivation thing over. As usual, big shout out to the lovely Mark Jones, my editor. Mwah. Remember, guys, follow your dreams and follow me on Instagram at Joy's World the Podcast. Follow me on Twitter at JoyXOXO. Email me, guys. Remember to email me your secrets. Don't have secrets. My secret is I love you. Yeah, email me your secrets at joyspodcast@hotmail.com. Don't forget to share the podcast. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your side bitch, tell your side dude. Can we just talk, right, in the next episode about open relationships, right? What do we think about this? That's what I'm going to write in the next episode. But remember, guys, stay happy, live your best life always.